Figs. These small, unassuming fruits have a history as rich and complex as their flavor. These little fruits hold a special place in history. From ancient civilizations to modern times, figs have been cherished for their unique taste and nutritional benefits. We find them mentioned over 50 times in the Bible. That's a lot. Their presence in such a revered text highlights their significance in ancient cultures. It shows just how important they were. Figs were not just a food item, they were a symbol of wealth and prosperity. Figs were more than just food. They were a staple in the diets of many ancient peoples, providing essential nutrients and energy. They were a symbol of prosperity. In many cultures, having a fig tree in your garden was a sign of wealth and good fortune. They represented peace and abundance. A fig tree laden with fruit was a sight that brought joy and a sense of security. In biblical times, finding a fig tree laden with fruit was like hitting the jackpot. It meant you had access to a reliable source of food and nutrition. Today we might not think of figs as a luxury. They are readily available in most grocery stores and we often take them for granted. But back then, they were highly valued. Figs were traded and bartered, often considered as valuable as gold or silver. People saw them as a gift from God. They were often used in religious ceremonies and offerings, symbolizing divine favor and blessings. They were a sign of blessings and good times. Figs were a common feature in celebrations and feasts, marking special occasions and joyous events. So, the next time you see a fig, remember its rich history. Think about the countless generations that have enjoyed this fruit before you. It's a fruit that has been enjoyed for thousands of years, and for good reason. Figs are delicious. They're nutritious. They offer a unique combination of sweetness and texture that is hard to find in other fruits, and they hold a special place in our collective memory. From ancient scrolls to modern kitchens, figs continue to be a beloved fruit, connecting us to our past and nourishing our present. Figs might seem like a simple fruit. You might see them in the grocery store or at a farmer's market and think, oh, just another fruit. But figs are far more than just a sweet treat to satisfy your taste buds. They have a rich history and a plethora of health benefits that make them a standout choice for anyone looking to improve their diet. But don't let that fool you. These fruits have been cherished since ancient times, not just for their sweetness, but for their medicinal properties as well. Ancient civilizations, including the Greeks and Romans, revered figs for their ability to boost health and vitality. These little guys are packed with nutrients. They are a powerhouse of vitamins and minerals, including vitamin A, vitamin K, and several B vitamins. They also contain essential minerals like magnesium, calcium, and iron, which are crucial for maintaining overall health. One medium fig has about 47 calories. This makes them a low-calorie option for those who are mindful of their caloric intake. Despite their low-calorie count, they are incredibly filling and can help curb your appetite. Not bad for a sweet treat. The natural sugars in figs provide a quick energy boost, making them an excellent snack for those mid-afternoon slumps. Plus, they are a great alternative to processed sweets and candies. They're low in fat, with only 0.2 grams per serving. Now let's talk carbs. Carbohydrates are often misunderstood, but they are essential for providing energy to your body. One fig has about 12 grams. This includes natural sugars that are easily digestible and provide a steady release of energy. But here's the thing, 3 grams of that is fiber. Fiber is your friend. Fiber is crucial for maintaining a healthy digestive system. It helps to keep things moving smoothly through your intestines, preventing constipation and promoting regular bowel movements. Fiber also helps to control blood sugar levels and can lower cholesterol. It keeps your digestion running smoothly. A diet high in fiber can also help you feel fuller for longer, which can aid in weight management. So, incorporating figs into your diet can be a great way to boost your fiber intake. Plus, figs are full of antioxidants. These powerful compounds help to protect your cells from damage caused by free radicals, which are unstable molecules that can lead to chronic diseases. These are like tiny superheroes that fight off damage in your body. Antioxidants can help to reduce inflammation, improve heart health, and even lower the risk of certain cancers. Figs are a good source of potassium too. Potassium is an essential mineral that helps to regulate fluid balance, muscle contractions, and nerve signals. Potassium helps your muscles work properly. It ensures that your muscles contract and relax as they should, which is especially important during exercise. And it's important for maintaining healthy blood pressure. A diet rich in potassium can help to counteract the negative effects of sodium, which can lead to high blood pressure. So, the next time you need a snack, reach for a fig. They are not only delicious, but also packed with nutrients that can benefit your health in numerous ways. It's a delicious and nutritious way to fuel your body. Whether you eat them fresh, dried, or incorporated into recipes, figs are a versatile and healthful addition to your diet. Let's go back in time, to a time when the world was new and stories were just beginning to be told, way back, to the very beginning of human history, where the dawn of civilization was just breaking. The book of Genesis tells the story of Adam and Eve. Remember them? They were the first humans, living in the paradise of the Garden of Eden. After they ate the forbidden fruit, they realized they were naked. This newfound awareness brought them shame, and what did they use to cover themselves? Fig leaves. These leaves became their first garments, symbolizing their loss of innocence. This tells us that figs were present right from the start. They were part of the earliest human experiences and stories. Later in the Old Testament, figs become a symbol of the Promised Land. This land was described as a place of abundance and prosperity. This was a land flowing with milk and honey. And of course, figs. Lots of figs. They were a sign of the land's fertility and God's favor. The Israelites saw figs as a sign of God's blessing. Harvesting figs was not just an agricultural activity, it was a spiritual experience. They were a symbol of abundance and prosperity. Figs represented the richness of the land and the generosity of God's provision. When Moses sent spies to scout out the Promised Land, they brought back figs as proof of its fertility. These figs were tangible evidence of the land's promise and potential. Throughout the Old Testament, figs continued to be a symbol of celebration and divine blessing. They were present in feasts and rituals, marking moments of joy and gratitude. Figs were also a staple in the diet of ancient peoples. They were used in various recipes and were a source of nourishment and delight. Even today, figs continue to be cherished for their sweetness and versatility. They connect us to our ancient past and remind us of the enduring symbols of faith and prosperity. Figs were more than just food in the Bible. They were a powerful symbol. When prophets wanted to talk about good times, they often mentioned figs. They spoke of people sitting under their own vine and fig tree. This represented peace, security, and prosperity. But figs could also be used to deliver warnings. When things were about to go bad, prophets would talk about fig trees being destroyed. This was a sign of God's judgment. It showed that the people had turned away from God. So, figs could represent both blessings and curses. Their meaning depended on the context. Section 5. Fig trees and teachings. Jesus and the significance of figs. Now let's fast forward to the New Testament. Jesus also used figs to teach important lessons. In one story, he cursed a fig tree because it had leaves but no fruit. This was a metaphor for people who appear religious but don't bear any spiritual fruit. Actions speak louder than words, Jesus was saying. He also told the parable of the budding fig tree. This was a sign that the end times were near. When people saw the fig tree blooming, they would know that God's kingdom was close at hand. Section 6. A world of figs, ancient civilizations and their love for figs. The Bible isn't the only place where figs were important. These little fruits were popular all over the ancient world. The Romans loved them. The Greeks loved them. Even the Egyptians were crazy about figs. They used them in all sorts of ways. Figs were eaten fresh, of course, but they were also dried and preserved. They were used to sweeten food, and they were even made into wine. Some cultures even believed that figs had magical powers. They were thought to promote fertility and ward off evil spirits. Section 7. Ancient wisdom, modern science, the enduring health benefits of figs. For centuries, figs have been recognized for their health benefits. And guess what? Modern science backs this up. Figs are a good source of fiber. This is essential for a healthy digestive system. It helps to regulate bowel movements and prevent constipation. Figs are also rich in antioxidants. These compounds help to protect your cells from damage caused by free radicals. Free radicals are unstable molecules that can contribute to aging and disease. Figs are a good source of minerals like potassium and magnesium. Potassium is essential for maintaining healthy blood pressure. Magnesium plays a role in over 300 bodily processes, including muscle and nerve function. Section 8. From ancient delicacy to modern delight. The versatility of figs today. Figs might seem like a fruit of the past, but they're more popular than ever. Today you can find figs in all sorts of forms. Of course, you can still buy them fresh. But you can also find them dried, jammed, and even baked into delicious desserts. Figs add a unique sweetness and chewy texture to dishes. They pair well with both sweet and savory flavors. Use them in salads, pizzas, or even grilled cheese sandwiches for a gourmet touch. Figs are incredibly versatile. Don't be afraid to experiment and try them in new and exciting ways. Section 9. Embrace the fig, a taste of history and health. Figs have come a long way. From the Garden of Eden to your local supermarket, these little fruits have played a significant role in human history. They've been a source of food, medicine, and spiritual symbolism for thousands of years, and they continue to be enjoyed by people all over the world. So the next time you have a chance, take a bite of a fig, savor its sweetness, appreciate its history, and remember that you're experiencing a fruit that has nourished and inspired people for generations.